good morning. Good morning. It's Alicia here. Yes, I am being completely stupid because it's Christmas. Do you like my nose? It's pretty cool. I think it's a moose. I really do. I read on the packet it was a moose. So, my Facebook Live today is on, are you building leverage? Sorry, are you using, oh, this thing hurts my nose. That's better. Good morning. Okay, just being a little bit silly there. And I've got another Christmas hat on. I got my funky little tree with me. Michaela has decided to put tinsel around, which is just great. Oh, maybe I need to turn my stuff. Okay, so good morning. And are you using leverage to build your business is what my Facebook Live's about today. And so hello to my replay viewers. And I thank you so much for tuning in on the replay. And hello to all my live viewers. And good morning and hello. Hopefully, if you're in Australia, you've probably had some massive thunderstorms overnight like we've had here. I think I'm about to get another one. So hopefully it doesn't happen while we're live this morning. Okay, so let's dive in. Are you using leverage to build your business? Good morning. Please say hello who's jumping on too. So, and those who are just jumping on, you probably missed my moose nose. You like? That's pretty cool. But I can't talk with it on. Okay, so let's get on with it. Are you using leverage to build your business? Okay, so what I mean by leverage is, let's just take it back and think about a few things. Like, think of some really big brand businesses that you know of, like McDonald's is one that I initially think of. I did have a list. Officeworks, if you're in Australia, you've got Officeworks. So these are franchises. So these are businesses that people have just bought the franchise license rights to, and everything comes with it. So everything's done for you, right? So you have a system. You have a computer system, a database. You have training. You have all your logos are done for you. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Thank you for joining me. So all your logos are done for you. Your color scheme's done for you. They literally tell you how you need to set everything out in the shop. I did say training, or the training's done. So all you need to really do is just pay a lot of money, walk in and take over, like, and build the business up as per their documents or their steps, right? Like step 1, 2, all the way to whatever. Use their procedure manuals and do everything that they tell you to do. So that is one way that you can build a business, by leverage. So you're buying a franchise, you're buying a brand, you're buying a name, and you just use everything along with it. The other way that you could build a business is you could just like physically curate a name, curate whatever the business is going to be about, build your brand up, which is a lot of hard work, and it will take a very long time. You know, get all your logos done, get your staff trained, put systems in place. All this kind of stuff takes a really long time. But one of the big advantages that we have as online marketers is we can go into systems and leverage a system, a bit like a franchise, right? So I don't know, do any of you guys in here, g'day Tori. Oh, Tori, you want to see this? You'll like this one. I didn't have my comments on. You like? G'day Christine. Yes, it's Christmas. I'm going to be silly. I just got to do it. And Michaela has beautifully put tinsel around my Christmas tree, but I can't talk with this on. It hurts. Hurts my nose. Okay, so back to my back to what I was saying. So in the online world, we can, there's a lot of companies out there that already have all these things in place that we can just go in and we can just, this hat's tight. I think it's one of the kids. Hey, Christine. So, yeah, we can go into these online businesses and we can literally just pay like a lump sum, and then we can leverage their system. So we get to leverage capture pages. We get to some companies have autoresponders that you can use, or a CRM. Some companies, they'll let you use their logos. there's usually a lot of free training in there for you to learn from, and also training that you can give away that you don't need to create. Because one of the biggest problems in the online space is that people just think they can go and make money online, but they've got no value to add back to the marketplace. So that is why you need to attach yourself with systems that are going to give you like free information that you can give away. Is that Lee? G'day, Lee. Lee, did you see my moose nose? I don't know if you're on any flashes. Anyway, let me keep on par. Keep off the moose nose. So anyway, so you need to be able to position yourself in companies that's got free giveaways and free trainings, like whether it's social media training. Mrs. Claus, thanks. It's my springy hat. You didn't see my reindeer hat last week. I'll put my reindeer hat on tomorrow. Anyway, so what happens is you need to really, I need to keep concentrating. You need to position yourself in company or in a company that's got a lot of value that you can give away at the front end until you really get on your own feet. And especially when you've never created capture pages, or you don't even know what a capture page is, but you just know that you want to make money online and build some sort of business, right? So it's really important that you position yourself within a company that has a lot of things that you can, A, give away for free with, you don't have to do anything except click a few buttons. Two, that you can learn from and you can have a lot of education. Okay, so the online education is really, really important for your success. And these things, like, I think get really missed a lot when people first start out online because they don't have access to things like this. And therefore they're told to go and create this and create value and create content, but then their head goes in a spin because they're like, well, I don't know what to create all this stuff about because I've never had to do it before. Okay, so that is why it's really important that you can leverage somebody else's system, and that's what these companies are for, but you need to go with the right one, and that's the other difference. So that you can create value back to the marketplace for free at less impact to you. And then as you become a little bit more experienced, you can start to brand yourself. Okay, so that's my next point, is how do you brand yourself by leveraging somebody else's system? Okay, well, it's actually not that hard. What you could do is say that you had a capture page which had a free, I don't know, ebook giveaway on a social media training, for example. I won't talk about anything in particular, but say you had this within the company, you had this free social media training that you could give away. But what you could do is they actually usually have their own capture pages. So there's usually two links that you should be able to have access to. One is a capture page, and then the other one should be the actual training. So what you could do is you could promote the capture page if you wanted to. There's two ways you could do it. You could promote the capture page if you wanted to directly, and then when they actually go to the next step, you could link that to your own welcome thank you page and give them a little bit more education with you personally in between before they get the training. So that's one way that you could do it. The other way that you could do it is you could create content around that particular training. So that's branding you, and you are teaching people about whatever that social media training is about. Okay, put a video of yourself in there, you talking, you doing a mini training even on a desktop screen share, and then leading them into some more training, okay, which would be the company branded training that you did not create. Okay, so there's two ways that you could do it. Well, there's three ways you can do it. The first is the easy way. Just get the links and just chuck it out there and just like advertise it and promote that just straight off the bat to instantly, today, right now, give you some value out there. The second way is promote the training, the capture page, which leads into a thank you page branding you, saying, hey, you know, hi, it's Alicia here, and thank you so much for coming over, and you want to learn more about blah. Excellent. On the next page, I'm going to give you some more free training. This is the video that I've learned from blah, 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 blah. And then just say, click on the link below, and then they're going to go through to that training. Okay. So then you've put yourself in between, you kind of sandwiched it. And then the third one was create some content, whether it's a blog post or whether it's a social media story post, or whether, I don't know, just create some sort of value and some content at the front end, branding you. Again, it could be, if it was a Facebook, it could be a story post. If it's on your website, it could be a blog, it could be, you know, a piece of content leading somebody into the free social media training. Does that make sense? So this is why it's really important that you have a system in the beginning that you can leverage to help create the value in the marketplace, and then you can come and brand new. G'day, Ray Tal, how you going? Would you like to see my moose eyeballs? Nice. So, they are some really cool ideas on what you can do to create leverage by, this hurts. It's just dumb. But anyway, this is just a way that you can use someone else's business model to leverage you. Oh, sorry, I've got that all backwards. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. And the other thing is, like, when you do first start out, no one actually knows who you are. So you got no credibility, you got nothing in the marketplace. So you need to be able to, that's why you need to be able to position yourself in this situation. I've seen a lot of companies and been involved in companies where you can't leverage their training so easily, and it makes it really confusing and really difficult. And so all you're ever really doing is branding the company, but really you need to be putting yourself in the middle, okay, and eventually you at the forefront. So it's kind of a bit like that, right? At the beginning, you're down here, you got no idea what you're doing, just leverage the company. Step 2 would be start putting yourself out there, start putting yourself in the middle. And then the next one would be like when you're creating your own products, your own brands, and you're really, really out there and amongst it. Okay. Does that help? Does that all make sense? And is there any questions? Because I could just keep talking about this all day. What else have I got in my notes? Is there any questions? Well, I would just be silly. I could spin this around. Could do the hula. Gotta have a bit of fun, right? So no questions? Okay. Well, look, you know, it's just ways that you can create leverage for your online business. And come here, Maxie. Max is scared of the storm. Come here. Here. Max. He's really scared. He doesn't like thunder. Yeah, Christine, it makes sense. Oh, good. Good. It's not that hard. I think that it becomes overcomplicated. I think people overcomplicate it because they feel like they need to be on top of it and be all over it. But when you first start, you can't. You got no credibility. You got no value to add to the marketplace. You got no free giveaways. You got no success stories. You can't tell people, you know how we hear all those stories like, oh, making my first 6-figure month, or you know, $10,000 a month. Like, who whoopee do? What about the people that aren't? You know, like, so you can, if you've got some success stories also that you can leverage, you know, you don't have to talk about you all the time. Talk about other people. People love to hear about other people, and people love to hear about how it's going to help them. Okay. And sometimes when you do leverage success stories too, not sometimes, all the time, people can resonate with that. Like, people might go, yeah, you know, like, oh man, my dog got really sick the other week and I could hardly afford to pay for the vet bill, and I could so do with that extra bit of money, you know, and it gives them an extra option because they see how it can fit into their life and what they can do. Come here, Max. Come here. I'll see if you can come over. Come on. Come here. He's scared. Sit. Sit. So Max has come to say hello in my office here. Michaela's also hijacked my chair. Yeah, Max. Max, not going to say hello. You want to say hello? Say good morning. He's all scared, the storm. Here. There we go. He's all scared. No, he's not going to be too friendly this morning. He's a bit scared. Yeah, Michaela has hijacked my office. She has tinseled my chair. She has tinseled my Christmas tree. She has written all over my whiteboard here on the floor. And I have a moose. She has just bombarded me. Anyway, I'm just now babbling on. I hope this helps. And I hope that if you don't already have some sort of system in place to leverage, then you need to find one. If you need any help to like explore this option, please just reach out to me. We had a doozy of a storm with my poor little doggy. Yeah, last night, I tell you, I don't know what time it was. It would have been, I hardly slept last night. It was like midnight, and the loudest crack of thunder happened. Like, you literally bounced out of bed. Like, I put Max inside. He would have just been shitting himself. But it was the loudest crack. I'm sure it hit the hill just near here. It was just, oh my God. And it would have happened about 4 other times. It was just crazy. So it must be all up and down the coast. And it's still rumbling out there today. So it's pretty crazy. Anyway, yeah, what I was just saying, look, if you don't have a system and you are looking at, you know, and you're struggling and you need something to leverage, then just reach out. Like, I could point you in some directions that would definitely be able to help you out. But you do need to have that free training. Okay, I'm just going to keep losing track if I keep going. So bye for now. Thank you for joining me here today, and totally appreciate it. If you got some value, I'd really appreciate too if you could share it. That would really make a really great thing for me, and a great way to say thanks. I totally appreciate sharing is caring, and it is Christmas, so let's share and care. Okay, see ya. I'll put my reindeer nose on before I go, because that's how it'll finish.